Okay, let's just knock this out of the way because honestly, this is going to be like a quick ramble because I've seen this being blown out of proportion. Okay, let's talk about Snow White. So Snow White is a really old character and it's in the public domain. Snow White isn't one of those memorable Disney princesses, okay? Jasmine, Belle. Most of the most memorable Disney princesses, honestly, come from the Renaissance or after. Rapunzel, Jasmine, Belle. Am I forgetting anybody? But you get what I mean. Like, it's not like people such as Aurora or, Sleeping Beauty for those of you that don't know, or Snow White or Cinderella. Okay, Cinderella, you can make the argument that she's interesting, but that's like after her movie. Those are the direct-to-DVD movies. That's when they made her interesting. But during those times, those characters aren't really interesting. What do? They're like literally damsels. Most of them are damsels in distress, so they're not really most complex characters. And lately, the Disney live-action remakes have given them more or less characters, like characterizations, you know? You have Princess Jasmine, although sometimes it can be slightly annoying where you have Princess Jasmine talking about how she won't be silent. I feel that's a little preachy, but at least that's something. And it's kind of in line with her movie character because she did talk about how she's not surprised to be one. So yeah, I can kind of see where she's coming from. Although in the movie, she wants freedom. She doesn't want to be the Sultan. So that's that. But this whole controversy stemmed because Rachel Zegler came out and said that her Snow White is different. She's going to be a warrior. She's not going to be bogged down by, you know, the whole love story. And guys, why is everyone acting like what she's saying is some brand new controversial take when in the last 10 to 12 years, this has been a statement that's been echoed by a lot of feminists and a lot of people like media analysis people that have said, when you look at the Snow White story, it's kind of creepy because you get this guy who just walks up in the forest, kisses an unconscious girl, and boom, we're married now, or whatever. Like the Disney stories pre-Renaissance have never really been kind of like super cool when it comes to like their love interest. It's always like, oh, we met in the first 5 seconds and now we're in love. Even stuff like Ariel, I never really enjoyed because, you know, she's like, oh, I'm so shallow. Yes, she wanted to explore the human world, but it was more like she fell in love with Eric just by looking at him. So, and he couldn't really communicate to her. Anyway, Snow White. That's the reason why we're here. So yeah, in this movie, Snow White is going to be like a warrior princess and a leader. Okay. And they're not going to be dwarves. I don't know if dwarves is an offensive term, but you know, they're not going to be dwarves. They're going to be like regular sized people, I'm pretty sure. And I mean, they're not all guys. Also, I'm pretty sure there's been thousands of interpretations of this story. I don't think they've always been dwarves or white or whatever. Sometimes they've been other things. Quote me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. And most of the time, anything we've seen post the Disney version, every cartoon post the Disney version is pretty much copying that version. So that's why whenever you think about Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, it's that. That's what you're thinking about. So there's that. But my biggest thing is everyone forgetting Snow White and the Huntsman, which is pretty much what this movie is, minus the Huntsman, you know? I'm pretty sure you guys forgot about the Chris Hemsworth movie starring the girl from Twilight, got her name, Bella from Twilight, Kristen Stewart. There, that's her name, Kristen Stewart. Yeah, she was pretty much the same character that she's describing, minus the fact that she does kiss the Huntsman at the end, but she leads like an entire army of people to fight the evil queen, and I think that movie's pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie, I like that movie. I haven't seen it in a long time, but from what I remember and the trailers, it was pretty good. Then there was a sequel, The Huntsman's War, I think. But yeah, this isn't something new. This isn't something fantastical. I feel like because of the way she's saying it, that's why people are so upset. Like she's saying, oh man, that movie, the original movie is so outdated, which it kind of is. I mean, like, if you like it, I don't ever hear anybody going, yeah, but Snow White's my favorite Disney princess. I mean, what is there to know about Snow White? She was pretty, I guess, and she ate a poison apple, and I guess her magical superpower was talking to animals. I mean, hell, even Once Upon a Time, although there's still a love story in Once Upon a Time, they made her a boss, like a badass female, you know, she was like a leader in that story too. So it's not like the first Disney live action remake to make Snow White like an interesting character or heck, even a leader. So So yeah, Disney live action remakes suck either way. So people were already complaining because she's not a white, and I don't want to make this a racial thing because who the hell cares? But when she was announced as Snow White, people were already mad at the fact that Rachel looks nothing like Snow White. I mean, remember when Brandy was Cinderella and nobody gave a fuck because it's not that deep? But now all of a sudden it's just like, oh my God, Holly Bailey is Ariel, and I mean the prince was Asian in Brandy's Cinderella. So I mean, and so is the fairy godmother. So it's like, I guess we have Disney Plus at home. It's not like it's the end of the world. It's not ruining the thing that you love. It's just another live. And you guys have no right to talk if you went to go see Lion King. If anybody went to go see Lion King or Aladdin or anything like that, you really got no legs to stand to be like, oh my God, they're ruining our childhood. You know, they made Cinderella. I mean, I guess Cinderella was more accurate because they didn't really change anybody's aesthetics, but it's not memorable. But yeah, overall, you can dislike Rachel Zegler for her attitude, I guess, but like this whole idea that what she said, I don't think it's what she said, it's how she said it. But the whole thing of her saying, oh my God, Snow White's a girl boss and feminism and blah, 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 all this thing, that's nothing new. Again, go back to Snow White and the Huntsman. That's not something that's different. Once upon a time, not that different. But that's just me. If you agree or disagree, let me know in the comment section. I'm probably wrong. I'm most likely wrong. But hear me out. Even though I can admit to being wrong, and I'm probably wrong, explain to me in a civil manner, let's have a civil conversation, why I'm wrong, why you don't like Rachel, and why you think she's wrong. But are any of the points I'm saying getting to you? Do they make any sense? Have you seen Snow White and the Huntsman? Did you watch Once Upon a Time? Have you seen any other iteration of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs? And do we even care about Snow White, to be honest? But yeah, let's get a conversation going in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know the next time we upload. And thanks for watching.